All right, we're going to talk about how to save tracks on a Garmin Alpha. This is a Alpha 300 or 200. They'd be the same. Alpha 100 is just slightly different, but same principles. If you're using an Astro, then it's the same process, but the specific buttons may be a little bit different. Mostly you're going to be working through Track Manager. So to save your track as the handler, we'll go to Track Manager. Up here at the top is My Track. So this has been you as the handler walking around, and just hit save. So we're here. Now we can rename the track. You can see it automatically takes the date and time. I'm going to leave that there for the purpose of having that date and time on the track name, but I'm going to say I was doing track T01 or T1, and this is my track, so I'm just going to put my initials there, and then I'll put a 2 there. So now I've got T01 done by Dave Dahlgren, 2025 7/17. Obviously I didn't do it this late, but at 10:49. So I just hit, once you've entered that information, you hit the check mark in the bottom right, and to save this, then you'll just hit the save button on that bottom right. And now if we go to Track Manager, you can see at the very top there T01DD with that date and time, and that's that track. Okay, so to do the dogs and save a dog track, we're going to go back here. Instead of going, well, we can go to Track Manager, Dog Tracks, and that's what I've been tracking is my orange collar. And I'm in this map section. So there's 3 different screens here to go with this collar. There's an information screen. There's a data screen that gives you different, distance traveled, average speed, time since it's been tracking it, etc. And then if you go to the map screen here, you can hit the menu bars at the bottom right, and it has a save track option. And so there you'll see the same thing, the name of the collar with the date and time. And so I'm just going to put a T1 on here, and then I might put the name of the dog. So I'm going to say I was running Mo. Oh, it only allows so much information. So I'm going to go back here to date. It only allows so many characters in the title. So instead of the orange color, I'm going to erase that and put Mo. So now I know it was Mo's track on Transect 1 on that date and time. We'll hit that. Track is saved. And so if we go back now to that Track Manager on our home screen here, it always has the tracking of the handheld GPS before the dog tracks. So I have to scroll down here a little ways, and you can see there is T01 Mo, and it's been saved. So that's how you save the dog track in the Alpha. Now, what would be the best for organizing data and all that is that you, as the handler, right before you start a plot, you would clear the handheld data or the handler data, and you would clear the dog data right when you start. That way, when you get done, you can save it, and it just saves that one transect and piece of information for that transect. And there's not 10 tracks plus your whole hunting season in the file that's been saved on there. So I'm going to go through and show you how to erase the track log for the handheld and erase the track log for the dog right at the start of a transect. Now, the dangerous thing here is if you didn't remember to save the previous transect, then you could end up deleting some information that you shouldn't. So the safest bet is to, if you remember to save it, just save it. And if you aren't sure if you restarted it or not, just save it as a backup, and then continue on from there and keep that date and time with it so that you and I both know that you collected that data on that day. And then you could start this process of clearing your data and making a very clean handler track and dog track. So that's how we'll go from here, is how to erase, first of all, the handler or the handheld tracks. If you go into my track, you can see the discard. So now I'm going to clear the current track. So I'm clearing the track log that's in there. And so that just restarted tracking the handheld that I'm holding now. Now, to do the dog one, you can go to Track Manager, you can go to Dog List, either one. I'm going to go to Dog List this time, get on the orange. Okay, and now I've got these three screens. I got mapping, data, and then the information screen. So I'm going to go back to the middle one, the data screen. And at the bottom here, it has a reset. And when I hit that, you can see average speed, time, distance traveled, all started over. So that just cleared the track log for that caller. And now, when you get done with the transect, you can go back through that save process that we talked about, both for the handler and for the dog. And now you have a nice clean piece of data for each transect. So that's how you would do that. I did the save part first because that's what's most important. I did the clearing the track after, so that if you remember to do it, then it makes a nice clean piece of data. If you don't remember to do it or you're not sure, then go ahead and just at the next transect save what you had prior in a backup file so we don't lose it. And then you can clear, after you've saved your track and the dog's track, then you can clear your track and the dog's track and move forward from there with a real clean piece of data by clearing it and then saving it right when you're done with the transect. So that's how that works. Thanks.